Are you tired? Are you weary of being known only for what you're against? We live in a state of constant conflict, and the sacrifice of martyrs like Charlie Kirk reminds us just how high the stakes are. We have become expert critics, skilled at pointing out the rot, the decay, and the lies of a dying culture. But what if I told you that God has called us to be more than critics? He has called us to be creators. What if the most powerful tribute to the martyrs and the most compelling witness to the world isn't just to curse the darkness, but to build something that's so beautiful that the darkness has no choice but to flee? Today, we're not talking about what we're fighting against. We're talking about the beautiful world we are fighting for. For too long, we focused on demolition. We've called out the lies, exposed the corruption, and torn down the faulty arguments. This work is necessary, but demolition is not the final goal. You cannot live in a demolished building. God is a builder. He is the master architect, and He has given us a blueprint for human flourishing in His world. The world is trying to build the Tower of Babel, a gray, brutalist structure of confusion, anxiety, and self-worship. We have the blueprint for a cathedral. A Christian moral vision isn't a restrictive cage. It's the architectural plan for a society where humanity can truly thrive. We've been handed the blueprint for beauty. It's time we stop arguing with the demolition crew and started building again. This is our beautiful rebellion. Every blueprint produces a different kind of world. Let's compare them. A world built on the blueprint of my truth and my feelings produces anxiety and isolation. Why? Because if everyone is their own God, we have no common ground, no shared reality. It leads to loneliness. But a world built on God's truth produces security and purpose. It gives us a firm foundation beneath our feet, a shared story that reunites us, reminding us that we are part of something much bigger than ourselves. A world that rejects God's design for family and sexuality produces broken homes, confused identities, and deep relational pain. But in a world that embraces God's design for complementary, conventional love, builds strong families to become a bedrock of a stable society, creating a place of belonging and a generational strength. The world's vision, for all its talk of freedom, produces the rotten fruit of despair. God's vision, which the world calls restrictive, produces the beautiful fruit of genuine human flourishing, joy, peace, purpose, and hope. We are not fighting for a list of rules. We are fighting for this beautiful fruit. This isn't just a fantasy. This beautiful rebellion is already happening in a quite powerful ways. The builders are the Christian entrepreneurs who are creating businesses that don't just chase profit, but prioritize treating their employees and customers with the dignity and respect. They are the artists, the filmmakers, and the musicians who are tired of the cynical, ugly content and are creating stories and songs that are excellent, true, and noble. They are the parents who are turning off mainstream noise and cultivating a home that is a sanctuary of laughter, discipleship, and unconditional love. They are the neighbors who, instead of arguing on social media, are starting community gardens, hosting block parties, and caring for the elderly on their street. They are proving every single day that the Christian way isn't just true, it's better. It creates a more beautiful, hopeful, and humane world for everyone. This is your invitation. The world needs fewer angry critics and more joyful creators. God is calling you to start your own personal resonance. What is the one beautiful thing you can build right where you are? Can you create a culture of honor in your home? Can you build a project of excellence and integrity at your job or school? Can you cultivate a relationship of grace and truth with a difficult neighbor? Don't just fight the ugly, but build the beautiful. That is the rebellion that will capture the imagination of a watching world. Building requires courage. It takes courage to create when it's easier to criticize. It takes courage to plant a garden in a wasteland. It takes courage to paint a masterpiece in a gray world. The Courage Code is designed to be your builder's toolkit. It's a 14-day program to equip you with the foundational strength and vision you need to stop being a demolition expert and start being a master builder in God's kingdom. The world has heard what we are against. It's time to show them the beautiful world we are for. Click the link in the description and let's start building together.